Let me return Rashid's question. What makes you stand out, or why do you think you are a special footballer? Why do you think you're being looked at by overseas clubs, or is it only because Craig Butler is a manager? That's why you're getting this opportunity.
Alright guys, back again. More reactions to this press release for Craig Butler, all of them that's going overseas. You know, where are we right now, bro?
Yeah, so we're going to be talking to a few other players. You know, some going to Spain, some going to Malta, and some going to Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, so the first one we have, let's play the clip and then talk about that. Alright, stop it wherever we want to stop it. Anytime we get entertaining.
Okay, cool. So we can talk to them individually?
Huh?
We can talk to them individually and try to get some information.
Sure. Why don't I Costa first?
Alright.
So Costa is one of those going to Spain.
Alright, once again, just say your full name again for anybody in here.
Dante Duncan.
Dante Duncan. You mind sharing some biometric stats, like how tall are you, weight, so on and so forth, if you know that offhand?
I know.
Speak up.
I know. He's about 5'8".
Okay.
About 175 pounds. Extremely fast, 2-footed. He's a winger. You know, that's what wingers do. That's how they look. You know, right Sterling type of player.
Describe your game in your words.
1 second. This is a 5'8", 175?
Yeah, that's heavy.
He's
That's
not,
heavy. He can't
he's
be
not
175.
175, bro.
Can't be, that's heavy.
That kid is not
first thing
175.
Yeah, that's super heavy for a 5'8" person.
And look at him, he's a slim boy.
Yeah.
I'm 6'4" and I'm not 175.
Yeah, nowhere near to 175.
Are you 175?
Nowhere near to 175. So
yeah, he's not 175.
Yeah, I think Craig Butler got that one wrong, but he might be 5'8". Him stand up.
No, he's about 5'8".
Yeah.
Like we see him in comparison to other players. He's about 5'8". He's not 175.
Yeah.
I would say 155 the most.
Yeah.
The most, if he's very lean, he's not 175.
Alright.
Well, Mr. Duncan.
A lot of flair, skills, speed.
Speak up a bit. Speak up a bit louder.
A lot of flair, speed, and creativity.
Alright, and are you right-footed or left-footed?
Left-footed.
Alright, I guess that is enough about the.
I'd love to ask him a question, bro.
That's true.
And Craig Butler can answer this, or the player can answer. What do you think makes you special, and why international teams are interested in you as a player? What is it about you, and why are they looking at other players?
Or is it just because of who your agent is?
Yeah, that's aimed at you.
Yeah. So what makes let me return Rashid's question. What makes you stand out, or why do you think you are a special footballer? Why do you think you're being looked at by overseas clubs, or is it only because Craig Butler is a manager? That's why you're getting this opportunity.
I think it's because of my technical ability. Technical.
Do you have his profile, Brandon, that we could look at it?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Alright, bro. So when I asked him about his game, he said flair, skill, pace. You know? And guys, we have a clip. We'll play the clip at the end of this video. So check that out. I think this is a very good footballer. I haven't seen much of him before this clip. I haven't seen much of him outside of highlights. But based on what I see, this guy should be going places. And if he can on his best day, he might be able to show it in Spain. On his best day. You can't afford to have a bad day. But based on what I saw, and the type of pitches that he was playing on, he's a very good footballer.
As I said, bro, to temper expectations a bit, Real Sociedad is a huge world club.
So at his best, he still might not be able to make a Real Sociedad 25.
Yeah, he's a big world club. However, the youth is talented. And as I said, an under-20 team without a player like this being called up is egregious. Like, it's a travesty, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so when seeing this player play, like his touches, you know, his decision making, stuff like that, you can know that he's a talent. You can know that he's a gem, which is why Craig Butler pushes this one amongst, you know, the four that he's sending to Real Sociedad, because this is one of the good ones, bro. So after seeing that clip, now it's pretty sold. Dante Duncan,
aka Buster. People, look out for this one and check out this clip of the player playing right now.
Yeah, bro, and another one that's going to Real Sociedad is a person's name that you'd have heard us call time and again. Dejan Richards or Whisper.
Yeah.
Bro, this kid is a baller, trust me. He's a cut above his age group. You know, he's apparently back in Jamaica now playing in the under 16 competition. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm not sure why he's in Jamaica right now, but he is.
I think Craig said that he came for a funeral and then you're here for a funeral. You have a trial or a visit coming. Not a visit, but you have a contract to negotiate one and then to go on trial. So I guess you're here, competition is going on, why not play? You're already in school. So I can see why he's here, I can see why he's playing. Why he's sending back to England and then calling back to go to Costa Rica to get visa to
Spain.
Go to Spain, you know, visa to get sorted out, all of that. So I can see with that one. But this player, bro, among all these players, Dejan Richards is the best.
Yeah, he's the best. Very skilled, very two-footed, very smart. You know, he doesn't waste motion. You know, like how Messi don't waste motion.
Let's say Messi and Neymar. Neymar does skill to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Messi does skill to put him in a better position to play football. And that's what Whisper is.
Yeah,
He'll sell at you and you will be embarrassed, but best believe him never do it for embarrassing.
Yeah.
Him do it same can kick the ball at the goal.
And that's one of the things that I really like about his game. So he does one step over instead of two, because one step over gets him to where he wants to go. He does one fake shot, cuts it inside. He doesn't need to do anything more. Once a defender is gone, the defender is gone. He isn't even thinking about that anymore. So people would say, oh, he's not that skilled, he's not that flary, because he doesn't use that part of his game. However, the reason why I know he can execute these skills and these flares is because of his first touch. It's ridiculous. Like, so when he gets the ball, on his first touch, the ball goes exactly where he wants it to go. And on his second touch, with the speed that he possesses, he just goes. And in his third touch is normally a shot.
We spoke about this off camera, bro, and I'm going to say it on camera. Dejan Richards is 16 years old. I personally, and this is just my feeling, I'm not saying what everybody should think. I feel like this guy should be mentioned with the likes of Christopher Pearson, with the likes of Tyreek Jimenez, with the likes of Richard King. Because he's 16 years.
Nelson.
Yeah, he's
Daniel Green.
He's like 4 years under them. But at the same time, the quality that he possesses is on their level, if not above their level.
For sure.
So I feel like, I don't know why he's not being mentioned as much as these players, or why he's not getting the recognition from the national teams as much as these players. He should have been in that last window. Even to be on the bench, even to get 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, because there are people coming at me in the comment section saying, are we insane for saying that Whisper should have been in the team? I'm not saying Whisper can compete with the likes of Jamal Lowe.
No.
And Bobby Reed and Daniel Johnson and other players.
Full professionals.
Yeah. Like Jamal Lowe is going to be a Premier League player next year, so is Bobby Reed. I'm not saying he should be called up over those guys or Mikel Antonio or Andre Gray. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that in this last window, the likes of Tyreek Jimenez, Christopher Pearson, Nicholas Nelson, Daniel Green were called up. If those guys are called up, if Tyreek Jimenez is called up, then for sure, Dejan Richards should be called up.
Is Richard King better than Liam Moore?
No, he's not.
He was called up, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about who is better. It's about the opportunity that they're given, and he deserves the same opportunity.
For sure.
No. People, if we can put the clip in, this is Dejan Richards, and we think this is one for the future. I don't care where he plays, whether I play for Phoenix or I play on the Moon. We're going to highlight the best players in Jamaica. Dejan Richards.
For sure, the similarities between him and as you mentioned, Whisper. Do you see there are similarities between a player like Sterling and Whisper? And
Absolutely. If not, I wouldn't be mentioning anything. Absolutely, yeah. I think, see, Whisper need to. how you say this? I'm bugging to bringing him as soon as possible because he need to be in. I need to put him in an environment where he can, show us or show himself that he can make it there. His potential is he got so much potential. And I don't want him to go to Seattle. I don't want him to go to Toronto. No. I want him to go to Chicago. That's my goal. That's my goal with this kid.
Coach, I have a question. I'm
Yes.
not sure if you're. I'm not
So
sure
the
if you're,
coaches, 3 coaches on right now.
yeah, they all can chip in. I'm not sure if you're familiar
This
with.
coach, everybody answers, yeah?
Alright, so he's clearly raving about Whisper.
Yeah.
And I think everybody, it's clear to see, bro. So, and this is one that's super obvious. And I really, really struggle to understand why Whisper is not being pushed by Jamaica. Like, if we find a talent like that, why is the whole country not rallying behind him?
I agree.
Like, literally the whole Jamaica football fraternity should be pushing Whisper. Not just Phoenix and not just who, 1 and 2 man on YouTube, where see the talent and I push the youth. What is going on here?
Because, as I said, Andy Heron obviously knows football. It's what he's employed to do, to know football, to select the scouts. And I spoke to him about one of the most talented young players in American football right now. And he no rave about nobody else out of Craig Butler system except Whisper. He said he wants Whisper in his MLS program.
So it's not a Craig Butler thing. It's
Right.
not a Phoenix thing.
Yeah, because he could have said the same about Daniel Mitchell, he could have said the same about Theo, he could have said the same about Dante Duncan. He hadn't said that about anybody else except Whisper. Like, oh, I would have Whisper in Chicago Fire right now. Comparing him to the likes of Slonina. When I mentioned the two together, he's like, yeah, obviously different positions, but showing equal levels of greatness and talent and potential. Slonina is the starting goalkeeper for Chicago Fire. So if he sees what he sees in Slonina, in Whisper, doesn't that say something, bro?
Man, I agree wholeheartedly. And this is somebody who you say, bro, they know football. So if he's saying it, and we're saying it, and everybody with a pair of eyes is saying it, what's stopping the journalist? I don't want to see this youth in next year playing no Manning Cup or no Colts in the Virgin.
Alright, back again. So another player going to Costa Rica this time. This one is a young one, a 15-year-old, one of the youngest studs in the Phoenix Academy. They call him Littleton. We're going to hear what him have to say. He's going to Costa Rica. Let's hear him have to say, bro.
Go.
So, Bala, how does it feel going to the environment and how is your Spanish?
I'm not good at Spanish.
Give us 2 words. Give us 2 words or 2 sentences. Give us something.
Not all?
Not all. Come on, man. Jomar, give him something. Teach him something.
You're not going to put me on hot spot today. So, what I will say to you is that it is important when a foreign player is in a local country and adapts quickly. It helps with team chemistry and it helps with coachability. Do you think that you will be able to adapt quickly, or do you think you will struggle with the culture shock or language barrier?
I would say I will adapt quickly.
Why?
Because here at Phoenix, there's so many coaches, so that if one is gone, the next one is here. So that if one gone, the one that one guy teaches us, it's still here with another one, even if he's adding something else with it, so it's kind of easy.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro, this one, Theo, or Littleton, I think is Mordecai's. What do you think about that one here?
As I said, a young player, he seems hungry, and the coach, Andy Heron, who is also a scout for the Chicago Fire MLS team, he speaks highly of him. And, he also is affiliated with the team in Costa Rica that the players are going, and he insisted to bring this kid over. So if somebody who is employed for the Chicago Fire MLS football team,
also top forward for Costa Rica in his day, so he was also a footballer.
So I haven't seen much of Theo, so I don't know much about him, but it's obvious that he must be a world hacker. And from what I've heard from Andy and from what Craig says, it seems like he's going to be a big one over there.
Yeah. Hopefully another one for the future people. Hopefully he can make it in Costa Rica. Theo, Littleton.